He's done it. Hey guys, you like my cool little thing? It's like astrology stuff. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but oh no, I stopped it. No, we've been obsessed with this. Look, ready? Look, watch this. and it just moves by itself.
Hey, spin that shit, DJ.
Yeah, that's it. I'm so sorry. This is not very professional at all. I just need to tag myself in this, and then guess what? We are... There we go. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm done with that. Thank God. Welcome everyone. Episode 259. Isn't that right, Jasper?
That's what the crow sounds like. That's on top of your mic stand right now.
So we have the lovely Cam coming on tonight.
Yo.
So Cam from the West, right?
KS from West.
KS from West. Yeah. Sorry.
You know the fucking vibes, man.
But yeah. So you're a producer. You're an artist. You make your own music.
Yes.
Like where you're from England originally, like from London, right?
Yeah. I recently realized that I might be gaining some traction with my music.
Okay.
I got my first hate off recently.
Yeah, your first what?
Hate off.
What's that?
Like someone that just like comments on your shit like
it just doesn't like music.
Yeah, just doesn't like you.
What?
This guy commented. So like I put in our group chat that I started this like thing every Sunday. I upload like a verse.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Either like a grime beat. Recently I started diversifying. I did like one sort of what they call new jazz, and then also a drum and bass tune recently.
Yeah.
This guy commented on like the first one I posted, and it said, "Forcing the accent." I just commented, "I'm from West London, you donut."
Yeah. So what's your? Yeah, can we find it? Is it on Instagram or
on TikTok? If you search KS from West, it's on. There's a video of me with a blue hat and a white hoodie at my kitchen counter, and I think if you go to TikTok.com/@KS from West.
But so you're a West London rapper.
Yes, I was born there. I moved here when I was 4 years old, but
Yep.
it's weird. Depending on who you ask, some people will say I still have the accent. Some people will say that I don't. I used to go back every year up until COVID.
I can hear it a bit of an accent, to be honest. So.
It comes out when I drink.
Yeah, that's fair. Where's my drink as well, actually?
Right there, boss man.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, behind the death bowl.
But yeah, partially because I go back quite frequently, but also I listen to the music. I'm still very much in touch with the culture, but I did grow up here since I was like 4 years old. So like in a weird way, I kind of grew up here, but I'm still very much in touch with that side.
But you still got heaps of family over there, and like you still talk to everyone over there, and it's just like, heaps of influence still, right?
100. I actually thought like maybe a year and a half to 2 years ago. I actually thought about just like moving over there.
Really, just moving back.
Yeah, because it's interesting. Like the music scene in Perth, or even just Australia in general, it's starting to transition a lot more to like drill and sort of grime. Yeah. I mean, there's people in Perth specifically. I mean, I can't really comment on the other states, but you had people like Shadow and even Chillin' It. I don't know if Chillin' It's from Perth or if he's from like Eastern States, but there's been people that have been putting on for grime in Australia for a while. But in terms of like UK drill and stuff like that, you've got people like 1-4. I feel like in terms of impact, it's only just starting to become a thing. I thought, look, maybe if I wanted to take things seriously, maybe that's where I would need to go.
A lot of people have done that in the past, though. I mean, look at Pendulum. They had to move to England to really become big. Like, they made it huge here, the local scene. But then in England, it was like the next step up. That's where it's like, I can't remember, I was talking to someone about this the other day, but it's the idea of like, Perth is a great starting point. Because if you make it big here, then you could potentially make it big on the East Coast or anywhere else. But it's like having that passion, that drive from having the opportunity to do things. If you go to London and you try and start over there, there's already other people trying to do it. Whilst we don't have the population here in a way, but we have the options to be able to try and be creative at the certain venues and the whole lot. We completely missed, like, where did your taste for music start, and how did you get into production, and like when did you decide that you wanted to start making music?
It was something I used to dabble with when I was younger. Like my middle brother, who's 5 years older than me, what's now my bedroom at like my family house used to be like a full-on like music studio. Yeah, like we had drilled guitar hooks into the wall. We like built a desk out of like wood and like random table legs, and he had he had everything in there. Like he had like a full drum set. He had 2 turntable. Like he had like a DJ setup, but it was two like vinyl turntables, and he had like a tractor sort of deck that went on top of it, and it would sort of just sync to the computer. He had a 61 key.
You remember it vividly.
Of course, man.
Yeah. How often were you in there playing with it? Like?
Too often. I would come home from school and we would just sit there and fuck around. He had a machine. He had a launch pad.
Those things are so cool. Can we look up machine if that's all right, Jasper? Like,
yeah.
Was it a Mark 1, Mark 2, or
Mark 1?
Yeah, Mark 1.
MASCHINE.
Yeah, it's a native instruments instrument.
Yeah,
and it's like a drum roll beat pad.
Yeah,
right?
kind of like a Kai MPC, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Bro, just as a side note, I've been seeing heaps of videos of like Fred again and shit, just fucking around on them.
Yeah.
Just the things.
Fred again, yeah, he does do that, doesn't he? Yeah.
Just the finger drum and shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Those things.
Yeah.
If you watch videos of people like professionals doing it, it's crazy. They like learn that instrument inside and out of just what it does and how it works, and it's a pretty impressive bit of kit, I have to say.
Yeah, that one there with the white pads when it's like turned off. Yeah, that's the one that he had there.
Yeah.
It's like the first ever one. They made it real compact and real simplified, but yeah, that was there.
How was it using that though? Like
it was sick. I tried to fuck around on it a little bit, but
it's just complex. And it just takes a while to learn how that
100 like
how it works.
You've got to get like real like connected with your hand-eye coordination, because you're there like trying to think about which ones to press at what time, and then you've got to like make sure you're actually hitting the sound things, and
you got to know your music, know your sounds, know your samples. Like you got to be so into it and so ingrained into it.
Yeah.
What other like synths and stuff did he have in there as well? Like
mostly just the machine and the keyboard. I mean, with the machine, you got native instruments like I think it was called Complete. So
Complete. Can we look that up as well? That's expensive. Like,
yeah,
I think you can get it on a subscription. I think, but it's
maybe nowadays. I think beforehand they just used to give it to you for free. But that's like most things nowadays.
With a K, Kompaelet. Yeah, there we go. Complete. Yeah, that's Complete Control M32. The keyboard. But yeah, like using that and then plus machine plus the keys, you could like get a drum loop going and then play on the keys after, right? Like,
100. Bro, my brother was more like in he did DJing for a while, and then he got into producing, and then I would just fuck around and start rapping about dumb shit. Like I was 13 at the time, like rapping.
What was your influences when you were 13? Like Tupac and Biggie? Or?
No, not even. I used to listen a lot to Tiny Temper.
Oh, yeah. Tiny Temper. Can we Google him? He's awesome, man.
He was the reason that I kind of started rapping.
What was that one track he made?
Pass Out? Or Frisky. It could have been Pass Out or Frisky.
I think it's Frisky.
Yeah, with Labyrinth?
Yeah, with Labyrinth. Yeah, that's it. It's Frisky, yeah. Yeah, that guy blew up. Yeah. That guy blew up big time.
I used to want to be this guy so bad. I was like, fuck, man, he's got the beard. He's got, like, the crispy ass hairline and shit.
He's got the beard.
But no, I was listening to some of his music recently, and I was just like, I don't know. As someone that makes rap music, you sort of just find yourself writing stuff, and then you're like, why did I say that? One of his like, debut album that sort of put him on the map was an album called Discovery. Okay. But it's like disc-overy.
Okay.
Because it's like music related. And on the intro, he has lyrics like, I'm an extraterrestrial, came up out the fucking dirt like a vegetable. And then he talks
That's an
about
interesting rhyme.
and then he goes on to say, where's my paracetamol? Little Patrick didn't catch a little leprechaun. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It rhymes, it works. If it works, right? Like,
but that's kind of what made me realize, like, music isn't so much about what you have to say, but like how it comes across. It's more of a feeling, right? So I suppose from there, it took me a while. Separately to Tiny Temper, my music taste is all over the place. Like, I make UK rap music, grime, drill, but I listen to like sort of emo, pop punk. I listen to Juice WRLD, Lil Peep.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, like, there's probably 5 or 6 different UK rappers I listen to. But in a weird sense, I try and keep myself away from UK music.
Why is that? Like,
I have a very like adaptive personality. So the one thing that I don't want to do is just find myself like copying someone else's style.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it though, because try to be unique, stay unique, be your own thing. That's how people get big. Flume didn't get big by being another house DJ or another drum and bass DJ. He made Flume music. Like, what genre even does it come under? Like,
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's it. It's his music. It's his sound, right? But that's the way to do it, yeah.
But yeah, so like at first it was more just like me fucking around, having fun, and then I started listening to Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, you know, like a lot of heartfelt, you know, sort of relatable anxiety, heartbreak, stuff like that. And it kind of just made me want to become more transparent in the sense of like, you know, Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, and other people like in that space kind of helped me through a lot of stuff. A lot of the music I've made in the last couple of years has sort of been a lot more transparent in like what I've been going through. So I was just like, look, man, in the same sense that Lil Peep and Juice WRLD helped me through stuff, and I even got them tattooed on me, like, if I was to leave anything behind, I want to leave something that people can listen to and be like, hey, that's exactly what I'm going through right now.
It's such an incredible thought to come across, and like it's a feeling, right? Going like, I'm making music, but I can listen to that 20 years down the track and remember that. But at the same time, just like to make that music and then go, you know, I made that. Like, I hope people like it. And then for people to like it, then you're like, yeah, wow. Even like what you were saying before, you've got that hater. But it's like he's obviously listened to your music.
Yeah, wait,
and
thanks
then
for checking out my shit.
Screw this guy. And he's still commenting and giving you shit. But at the same time, he's like, he's a fan. Technically, he's a fan. Kind of. I hope you're watching.
Yeah, wait, shout out to you, whoever you are.
Yeah,
like, you know what
I mean? Yeah. But then, so how many songs have you got out at the moment? And like, what's your catalog like?
At the moment, on Spotify, I've only got 3 singles out.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's still something.
And I suppose everything's very different in that sense. Like, excuse me, the first single I put out was like a typical UK drill beat, very upbeat, very hyper, kind of just showing that I got punchlines and lyrical ability, wordplay, things like that. But then afterwards, I just reached out to an English rapper through Instagram. I think I might have found him on TikTok, found him on Insta. Just reached out to him, and we sort of just like, every time he would release something, I would just show love. Like, hey man, like, you know, I love this tune. Like, I even to this day, like, I still listen to him heavy.
Yeah.
And I just tried it. I was like, look, he makes a lot of like heartfelt, deep, meaningful music talking about, you know, love and, you know, his life experiences. He, you know, sort of grew up in that environment where it was like a lot of illegitimate activities.
Yeah. Go on.
But I was just like, look, you know, he's talking about, you know, one of the songs that stands out to me that he's made was called Second Home.
Second Home, okay.
And he says, I'm in my head so much, it's starting to feel like my second home. I don't want to leave my crib. I just want to stay in my bed and smoke. I'm swiping down and clicking the moon. Please don't text my phone. You know what I mean? So I was just like, look, I'm working on this track right now. Let me just reach out to him. And he jumped on it. And that did a lot for me.
I can imagine. That's so cool. Like,
this was the person I was telling you about beforehand.
Yeah,
he had like 32,000 monthly listeners.
And you just reached out to him, messaged him, and he was just cool about it. And was like, yeah, dude, I'll get on that.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying before we went live. Where it's like, a lot of people don't realize, but if you go and email someone, text someone, be like, hey, I've got this song, like, you know, what do you think about it? Or can I get some advice and stuff like that? If you're truly wholesome about it, I'd say 8 times out of 10. Depends on who you message, of course. If you're going to hit up Mad Decent, that label, it's a big label. They're probably not going to get back. They might, maybe. Who knows? But someone like that, only 30,000 followers, that's a lot. But he's got a good heart. He's a nice dude. And he's like, yeah, I'll hear you out.
Yeah.
And he collabed.
Yeah, so. and that was the shift where I was like, look, I suppose a part of me was kind of just like, look, I know a lot of my family and friends would listen to the kind of stuff I was putting out. So I was reserved in this sense. I was just like, do I really want to put this out there? Like, do I want people to know this about me? But likewise, man, like, not to get all deep and profound, but I suppose our time here on Earth is quite limited, you know what I mean? So if I can leave something behind that would impact even like a handful of people, I feel like I've done my job.
Yeah, it's funny with that. I actually, on my necklace, I've got a little thing that says Memento Mori. And so with that, it means that we all die sometime. And it's like, that's it. It's like your legacy. Like what, you know, your stuff that you do, what you want to be remembered by. What do you want to, you know, throw out into the universe and just go, at least I left some sort of imprint, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So with your music then, so like, out of your 3 singles, what style is it? Because before we dive into it and start playing it, like, can you tell us a little bit about the 3 singles and what their story is and what the style and genre and everything about them?
Yeah, so they're all sort of like UK drill,
Yep.
but in a different sense, each one's very different. Sorry, I just saw the picture of myself down the bottom of my bio. That's so funny to me. That picture I took when I was like 19 years old, and
Really?
you can tell how old it is based on the fact that I have no tattoos on my left arm. That's so funny. Yeah, look, my first single was kind of just me trying to, I don't know, sort of prove myself. Like, hey, look at me, I've got flows, I've got wordplay. And yeah, I actually remember writing that song. My dad was undergoing like a medical procedure, and I was about to head back to England, and part of me was just like, do I even go? Do I stay? Like, you know what I mean? I'll cancel my trip and be there. He was like, look, you know, you've already paid it. Like, there's not really much that you can do by staying here. So I went, and in that song, I said, I ain't been home in about 4 years, but tell my fam that I'm on my way. I definitely feel very in touch with like my UK sort of side.
Heritage and way, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that first one, Creme Brulee, was sort of just like, you know, more upbeat, sort of showing myself. And that's actually the first single that I got my like first ever music video for.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you made a music video clip as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll pull that up.
Hey,
Epic.
shout out to Joel Baker at Better Bread.
Yeah, big shout out to Joel Baker, yeah. We had him on not too long ago, and those guys, him and his partner, epic team. Coolest music video clips, so well put together, so professional. Big shout outs to those guys.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely learnt a lot from it. It's just like, I think it's the first one. Oh no, it's the SoundCloud link.
Wait, what does it say? Is a song? Oh, damn! It actually pops up with you. It was an AI overview.
Oh, sick!
That's cool. Yeah, Gemini's onto you.
Wait, shout out to Gemini, bro.
Yeah, Google knows who you are.
I think I'd put a link to it in our group chat if it's in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, because you sent everything in the group chat, right? It should be in the messenger bit, I think. But yeah, that's epic though.
Yeah, look, it was a big learning experience for me. I was just like, at the time, I was like, hey, fuck it, why don't I just
I'm so glad where that is on the camera. Let me move.
Wait, you smashed it, bro.
Yeah. I wonder how many people are just sitting there watching it. I just have to say, before, when we were at the old house, I used to have 2 lava lamps, and it's really funny. I had some friends literally tell me that they would just watch it just to get hellstoned and watch the lava lamps.
Dude, it's like how, like, when you're scrolling on TikTok nowadays, you've got, like, someone telling a story time, and then down the bottom, you've got
That's
fucking
it,
Subway Surfers or something.
That's why I had the lava lamps. It's like, look, if Instagram's like, you know, the temple run thing or whatever it is,
Yeah.
I'll do that with this thing. And then, yeah, I guess.
But, you know, it's funny to think that, like, I don't know, at the time I thought, fuck it, like, people are going to be so impressed, like, who the fuck is this guy that I've never heard of before?
Yeah.
With a mixed and mastered, like, song, and he's got a music video for it. Oh, it's just up there, Jasper, go up a little bit. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I was just like, fuck it, let me just get a music video done. And that was an experience in myself. It's the first and only ever music video I've done.
How long did it take you to do the music video? And like, what was the storyboard? What did you do for the music video?
I left it fully up to Better
Really?
Bread. Because one thing for me, I was always very hands-on with everything. I was like, look, I want to be involved in every single process. And I used to record and try and mix and master like my own shit. But I just remember it took me so long for anything to ever get done. Like, there's singles that like still haven't even been released even to this
Really?
day. And I made it when I was like 19, 20. And it kind of just got to a point where I was like, look, if I want to be able to do something, I just got to let go of some of that, like, you know, input and just let other people handle things that they're better at than I am.
Yep.
Better Bread, for example. Like, like Joel and his missus and, like, you know, they just smash music
They're just
videos.
really good at what they do.
Everything, man. Like, the music that Joel makes and everything else. So shout out to Better Bread. But I was just like, look, you're the music video director, like, you've done this before, I have no idea what I'm doing. I literally just gave him everything, and he, like, came back with a whole plan. And, yeah, we went to London Court, because obviously UK rap, we were trying to make it
Yeah, that's
legit.
cool. Yeah.
This freeze frame right here kind of kills me a little bit. I used to work in Subiaco, and just like an idiot, I just never used to lock my car when I parked in the car park.
Yeah.
So I think I had everything in my car at the time.
What, nicked and stolen?
Yeah, those Ray-Bans are gone. That shorts and the tech fleece jacket's gone.
Really?
Even the blue watch that's in a different scene. That's crazy. But yeah, look, it was good fun. I just gave everything up to him. We went to the DNA Tower. Kind of tried to like make it very Perth, but also very London at the same time. There you go, the DNA Tower. Shout out to my little cousin as well. He was there.
How long did it take for you guys to make it?
We filmed the whole thing in a day.
In one day. Wow.
Yeah, and I bought like a bunch of
Where's
different.
that tower?
That's the DNA Tower in Kings Park.
In Kings Park.
There you go. There's the shaky effect that you were talking about.
Wait, can we play it from the beginning with the audio?
Yeah, you can play all of my music. I'm not signed. I'm a free man.
Yeah, we crossed that path at the beginning. Let me turn my music down. Fun little fact, everyone. If we play copyright music, sometimes it stuffs us up. Sometimes, like because copyright sucks.
Yeah.
Universal and Sony and all the other ones, they're big greedy guys. Doesn't it?
That's alright.
No, it should do. It's called the U Green 12 and 1. So bottom right hand corner with the audio. No, wrong. This screen up here, Jasper. Sorry. Yeah, the top one. Sorry, it's all good, you guys. Yeah.
We're chilling.
Yeah, we chilling. We chilling, big chilling. But yeah, so then this is the only music video you got then at the moment.
Yeah.
But you plan on doing more?
100%. The thing that stands out to me most about this is two things. One, when we get it sorted, that plane in the background didn't actually exist.
Really?
Joel added that in post.
Added that in post.
And you'll see it, like, I'm rapping, and it was in the peak of summertime. Like, I remember taking a day off work up, like, my old job 2 jobs ago. We filmed this in, like, February of 2024. I was near enough my birthday, because the plan was I was going to drop this on my birthday, and it was going to be, like, my birthday present to the few people that listen to me. And you can tell the fucking flies were out there like crazy, flying around my door jamb of my Civic. But this shot here...
muted as well? At the top?
Possibly. Oh, yeah. This shot here I fucking hated so much.
There we go. Wait, why did you... Alright, let's watch it, then we'll go through the shots you didn't like.
Fun fact, I wasn't on the phone at that time. Yo! I was just talking to myself. KS from West, you know the fucking vibes, man.
Do you actually smoke?
I do a little bit. That's the watch there I was telling you about. I ain't been home in about 4 years. Tell my fam that I'm on my way. This sweet one caramel creme brulee. Time is money, I'm stacking my bread up, so true say I ain't got time to waste. 15k on a miles away, I stay low key. I've been MIA, find me in the crib, filling paper planes. Try to say that you got me as you land overseas, and I feel more love than I do back home from some of the guys. It's mad, so I might move more time. I might be with bro, my slam. I'm good on my J's like Jordan vibes. I said it with chest on mumsy's life. Some man act shook and get mortified. Lately, I've been antisocial. Bare man on the net just bitching, but in real life they ain't half as vocal. They ain't making it out of the hood. I guess some managers cool being local. I'm uptown, I ain't checking the tags. I pay that quick, don't matter the total. Cutting true ends with 2 bags. This one bad, Michael Jack. PYT on the FYP, no diaries, but I want double tap. Ain't in a trap, but when I get paid for 16 lines, I'ma sling that. Tell short ego and fling that back. Test my patience, hold this Nems ad lib. Are you mad? I just need money and vibes, I don't need none of that toxic shit. Stepped in and I'm way too lit. They don't even know what time it is. Same time gal won't come back to the crib, bottle of crystal. She sing that, and she fling that. No, it's nothing but heat when I bring that. Okay, man said it's his time, but the time worked that. The time their laps don't know where he's at. The racks in the bag right next to the am. Try double it quick, I got major plans. I went OT for a month, I'm back, told bro, get studio locked in. To think I was quitting this shit, but I can't right now, cause the things just popping. I ain't been home in about 4 years. Tell my fam that I'm on my way. Feels weird to see me with a buzz cut.
This is so cool. This is really good.
Thanks, yeah, I was also a lot bigger back then as well.
I wouldn't have expected your voice to be like full English.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I remember it vividly. That scene of me stood in the middle of London Court. I'm pretty sure we filmed this on a Thursday or a Friday, like midday. People are on their lunch break, just walking around. And he said to me, he was like, hey man, we'll get you to stand like dead still, holding a newspaper.
Yeah.
whilst people are walking around
And
me.
then just murmur the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's it like standing there in the middle of the road holding a paper and people are like, what's this guy doing? He's talking to himself.
Well,
like, was he obviously in front of you taking photos and doing the video, right? Like,
Yeah.
filming.
he would have been.
Did he do it off his phone at all? Or is it all like digital DSLR cameras and stuff? Or?
No, he
I was about to say, if it's all off his phone, that'd be so funny. Because
Nah.
it's like a full, like, you know, like
he had
influences in the wild.
I'm trying to. I think it was a Sony FX3.
Sony FX3. Can we Google that?
It's like an entry level sort of cinematic camera.
That's
But,
still cool though.
It was sick.
Like, just the quality of that music video clip is so good. And the lyrics, and just the production quality, and just the song itself and everything. That's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
Hey, shout out to Mickey one time as well. My family friend who I've known for ages. He makes and masters all of my stuff. Yeah, that's it there.
Damn. Full frame cinema line camera.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, certain Netflix films are filmed on that.
Oh
on
my
that
god.
documentary.
$7,500. Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
what some people are like, oh yeah, that's entry level. It's like, oh, that's a car.
Yeah, like, literally.
That's a
I might
second-hand
need
car.
to take out a mortgage to buy something like that. But no, yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, definitely, like, I've got a new single that I literally just got the mix and master back for yesterday.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I was up maybe like 12:30 last night, just on the phone with Mickey, who engineers my stuff, and we were just like bouncing ideas back and forth, like, hey, try this, try that.
Is Mickey in Perth or?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, if he's in England and you're like literally like chatting backwards and forwards from there, that'd be, yeah, okay.
No, shout out to Mickey.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's incredible at what he does. But yeah, I just remember like that scene in London Court was definitely like a weird point for me, where I remember hearing people talking about all sorts, like, oh, is he a news reporter? Is he like filming for like Netflix or something right now?
Yeah, what's this guy doing? He's just standing in the middle. He's standing in the way.
But there's a lot of like happy accidents. Like towards the end, there's a chick that walks past and she's like doing this thing with her hands, which happens to line up with the music at the same time. A little bit further back than that. Sorry, man.
That's so cool though.
Kind of like about here. That chick in the black dress. What? Play it from here and just keep an eye on the chick in the back.
Oh yeah, it's just like, yeah.
I don't think she could hear what I was playing. 'Cause
Nah,
I was
like,
playing it off my phone and it was inside of my jacket pocket.
Oh, is that what you were doing? So people walking past and you're just blaring music off your phone. Like,
Yeah, but at the same time, like, how loud really is your phone volume? You know what I mean? So like, I don't
You
even
never
think
know.
she could hear it. I think she was just like, oh yeah, he's rapping right now. We just do the hand movements, and then also towards the end when I'm just a little bit further back from that. Sorry, Jasper. Yeah, around about there. Sorry, go forwards a little bit. Yeah, from there. Play it from there. You'll see the fucking crows fly over my shoulder. We did not plan that, obviously. You can't control the birds. This part here.
oh, just like that.
Like, it just happened to work.
Yeah, that's cool. Just force majeure stuff. It just all happens and falls into place.
100%.
So with your music, like, well, let's play the other tracks in the background whilst we're talking and everything. But where do you want to take your music? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What's your goal and ambitions with this incredible career you got going on? Like, I reckon you could go places. That's clean. That's nice. It sounds good. Music video clip is professional. Like, it's epic.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, look, definitely part of me wants to see how far I can take this and obviously, like, you know, spread my experiences and, like, my feelings with anyone who's willing to listen. But yeah, I don't know. It's sort of at that stage now where it's like kind of just taking it as it comes. Like, I still got a 9 to 5. I still work 9:30 till 6. I wear a button-up shirt and trousers and work boots and a belt every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
business guy, right?
100%.
Yeah.
And I reckon a few of the people I work with are like listening to this right now.
And they're like, my God, like, Cam, we
This-
didn't know.
This guy sits right behind me and he like answers phone calls and shit. But yeah, I'd love to take it seriously, see where it goes. I mean, look,
We never know. They just keep, like, that music video clip is great. As I said, it's good production quality from both ends, music and video. And you never know, that could just blow up on YouTube.
yeah.
It could, you never know where anything could take you. Like,
Well, like, one thing I've been doing recently is this, every Sunday, I think I took 1 week off, but every Sunday I upload, like, a verse. usually it was over like an iconic sort of like grime beat that everyone would recognize. I think first week I did P's and Q's by JME, and then after that I did P's and Q's by Kano.
Okay.
But then I think the last 2 weeks I sort of just transitioned it into just being myself. So I was like, look, let me just release some original music. One verse is like a little snippet. And it's done well, man. Like, most recently I released a drum and bass tune. And like, it got like nearly 600 odd views in like 24 hours.
Damn. Where's that? Is that on here?
Yeah, that's on my Instagram.
That's epic.
That's the one before the podcast post. The one of me just up a little bit above that one there. Sorry, so second row down in the middle. Yeah, that one there. So normally I make a music video, or like I try and film a video for each one, but I think that week I just wasn't happy with how it turned out. So I was just like, look, fuck it. Here's a photo of me at a night. Here's a photo of me at a nightclub when I was like 2019, 20, something like that. I was just like, yeah,
having a good old time.
Hey, shout out to Amplifier.
Yeah, Amplifier, it's such a good place.
Yeah, I record and mix all of these videos. Yeah. Track, all type people in the mosh and everybody in the back. If you wanna fucking party, then you know just where I'm at. I got brothers that can pattern up.
Yeah, keep doing this.
Yeah,
you'll get picked up.
Black. No, the calm down will be crazy. I don't wanna fall flat. But only starting, get the Uber or a cab or a double have a cab. Like we never go back. Said it with me at 9, but I just stepped in at 10:30. Who's this one with the hair all curly, giving me eyes that's way too flirty? ASM Pedro, that's 30. I know the bassline's fucking dirty. Bump to the bar like, where's my bread drip? He's on the phone trying to curb this birdie. Out in the yard like, who wants smoke? Excuse me, man, can I borrow your lighter? Move to this one like, yo, you're right. But she had a man that's cool, it's mine. They say there's no rest for the wicked, probably why we're doing all nighters. Life is full of bad highs and lows, just leave that alone and just get higher.
So you didn't speed that up or anything? That's just... Yeah, I don't get it how people do that with the voice.
Look,
like, I can't do it.
I'll be honest. You could probably tell, like, you're a music man yourself. Yeah. You could probably tell when the different takes were happening, but yeah, nah.
So that was multiple takes?
Yeah, multiple takes.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice. I've been doing this for 12.5 years, didn't even hear any takes. That was clean.
No, I appreciate that. No, definitely. There ain't no way I could do that one take.
Okay. But, yeah, you never know. Like, one day.
Yeah.
Soon. Like.
Jasper, if you wouldn't mind just loading up that one there that you've just hovered over.
That one with the one?
That one there, yeah. But I'm hungover as fuck right so this is like the level that it's normally at. Like I film a little video, I put the lyrics on it so people can follow it and shit. This is just one I filmed at a park near my house. I remember I was sat on a bench. You'll see the scene soon. When I was sat on the bench rapping this family.
You made this beat as well?
No, I didn't make the beat. I've started getting into producing recently.
Yeah.
But no, I remember I was sat on the bench and this like family, this like mom and dad were walking a dog and their kid was on a tricycle walking past. Like, what's this guy doing on this bench?
He's just rapping to his phone. And it's like, that's what you have to turn around and be like, don't you know I'm a star?
Could have asked this kid to borrow their bike, bro. Just imagine me just like riding this bike in a music video.
That's it. The kid is like, Mum, Dad, what's he doing? Yeah. He's a hip hop star. It's cool though. It's very cool.
Yeah, so that's normally the level that they're at. But I think that one with the drum and bass tune, I went to a park like a little bit, not further away from us, maybe like 10 minutes away. And I was just like, yeah, like filming it. I tried to make it like very homegrown. I was like walking around with it like on a Joby sort of gorilla pod kind of thing, like vlog style.
Yeah, okay.
And I was just like, nah, I'm not happy with it. So I was like, fuck it, just put a picture up.
Funnily enough, short form content is the way to go these days. It is baffling that now if you go on YouTube on your phone, the first thing that pops up is shorts, not actual long videos. So when you search something, it's always the shorts. Everything is going towards 30-second, 1 minute media because people can absorb it easier. So doing stuff like this is basically the better way to go almost. Like making music video clips and doing the whole lot, keep doing that and everything. But short form content that's easy to consume, that's how people are getting big these days. Yeah. And it's wild. It's crazy. It's like a 15-second, 20-second video can get millions and millions of views. And then after that, it's like, all right, you're going places in a way now.
Yeah, definitely. If I may, Jasper, that video on the far right, That one there. Chuck that on. I reckon, Alex, you'll love this.
Cam, freestyle challenge.
Random word generator.
Look, bitch call me so deep now I'm bleeding. You're all that I needed. Why did I whine and dine? When she checked me like a minor, got that big stick and did in my back. That shit was whack. Look, 2 months then we took a break. All of that love I gave and made to you. You don't wanna hear nothing about that one, so I come back on a mad one. But what are those implications? What is that shit I'm saying? Making me feel so crazy. But I'm tired. I don't know why I tried it. I'm feeling defeated. What was the reason? Look, damn. Now I'm so damn bored. I might pull out my heartstrings like I'm playing a chord. Damn. This bitch did so damage. So much damage is what I meant. Drive that whip automatic. Wow. That bitch put me on trial.
But yeah, just fucking around.
That's it. That's the way you gotta do it, though. It's showing real life. That's the biggest thing as well. Because in Instagram and Facebook, it's all full of AI now. Like, it's funny when you go on Reels and you scroll, and it's like every second reel is not real. It's just AI generated. And a while ago, on the way back from Tasmania, I sat next to a lady on the plane, blah, blah, blah. Got chatting to her. She actually worked at Google, and she was telling me that no matter what, Google and YouTube and all the services that they provide, they are always going to go after real content because it's real people doing real things rather than going, look what ChatGPT can do. Because it's just not like, yeah, cool, that's a program, but that's not a person being creative and being involved in the arts and music and everything else. So yeah,
cool. It's funny you say that. Like, I remember sort of the turning point in me starting to take music seriously. Like, when I was in creme brulee, when I say I ain't been home in about 4 years, told my fam I'm on my way. Like, I was heading back to England for the first time in 4 years. So I was on the plane and I was sat next to this person I never met before. I met her, well, I sat next to her in the waiting, like in the boarding area. And then we ended up sitting next to each other. She was journaling and shit, and I was like, oh, she's like creative. We just started chatting. She had a couple of wines, I had a couple of gin and tonics. We just started like chatting shit. Like, hey, we're on a 17-hour flight. We might as well make friends.
That's it. Yeah, you're journaling. You making beats or?
Yeah. So we were just there like chatting, and she's actually in a band, and she was like, yeah, man, look, you just got to do it. Like, you just got to put it out there. I said, I know, but it's tough because it's not at a point where I want it to be. Like, I listen to people like Dave and Central C and Stormzy and Skepta, and I'm like,
and they're like superstars. Stormzy is massive, like,
and they've got the resources at their disposal. Whereas for me, I'm still at ground zero basically.
Rome wasn't built in a day, though. That's the thing.
100%.
Even though you got your 9 to 5, it's like passions and hobbies. The only person that can do it is you.
Definitely.
That's what it really comes back to. And like, it's a revelation I've had probably like 6 months ago, 8 months, 9 months ago, where literally it's like, if you want to do something, no one's going to do it unless you do it. You know, I live in a boy's house and the kitchen's always messy. If I want the kitchen clean, I have to do it. But I'm not applying that to music and entertainment and stuff. But like, you know, events and producing and everything, you know, it's your music you're putting out there. So if you don't make your music, then how is your music going to get out there?
Yeah. We followed each other on Instagram, and we even pinky promised on this 17-hour flight from Perth to London. She actually flew from Melbourne to Perth, and then we ended up getting on from Perth to London. Really? 17 hours. Yeah. We followed each other on Instagram. We pinky promised each other. I was just like, look, you know what? Fuck it. Like, you're a stranger I've never met before. I haven't spoken to her since. But we met. We had a common interest in music. We pinky promised. I was like, look, you know what? Fuck it. As soon as I land and get back to the house that I'm staying at, I'm just going to upload everything. And I did. And that's where that tape came that I sent you that song from.
Yeah.
I just uploaded everything I'd made since the last 3-4 years. I just put it out there, and that was pretty much the point that I started taking things seriously, because a random stranger on a plane said, hey, you got to do this, and I was like, all right, bet.
Yeah, that's it. All right, I'll do it. But sometimes that's all it can take, right? It's like sometimes literally it will be something as simple as sitting next to a stranger on the plane, like, no, but like, I'm in a band, I'm making cool music, like, why aren't you? Like, you know, you got cool stuff, why aren't you doing it? And then like to go, wait, why? Actually, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, why am I not doing it? Like, that's it.
And the fact that we followed each other on Instagram sort of held me accountable. She was like,
I'm going to make sure.
Yeah, I'm going to know if you did it or not, because you're going to post it or you're going to put it on your story or something. So I'm going to know whether you did it or not. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah. So then you've got a new just got your master back the other day, right?
Yeah.
And you've got more music coming up as well.
Yeah. So that drum and bass tune that we played beforehand, I'm gonna finish that off. I actually wrote a second verse for it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, you should definitely get into that. We need more MCs. Like, it's a very hard job to get into, because spitting bars in front of people on like drum and bass stages is so cool.
Yeah.
You need to be British for it. It's a British thing. But at the same time, like, it's such a cool thing. It's so epic to see people get up there and just go, jump, jump, jump. Like, you know, rally everyone up, get into it. And then I wish I could spit, but I just can't. That's why I said jump. But yeah, to do that kind of stuff.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I've got big plans. I recently got my mix and master back.
Yep.
So my next single I'm going to drop is a grime track.
Okay.
It'll probably be out in a couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks from now. Obviously, got to upload it to DSPs and stuff like that.
Yep.
But typical grime track, produced by Westy, who's like a pretty recognized.
Yeah, it rings a bell actually.
Yeah, Westy on production. But that was a process in itself. Again, shout out to Mickey. There was a lot of time that had passed between the studio sesh and when we got it back. I'm pretty sure I recorded it maybe even January, February of this year, and I only got it back like last night.
Yeah, wow.
Personal circumstances, but also like just the lengths that he went through. Again, like, this guy that produced the beat, he's recognized in that space of UK grime, but like his producer credits are crazy. But I just remember, like, he had to uninstall like 800 different plugins because every time he tried to add something to it, it would crash Pro Tools. So
I think it's Ableton, because that's like a standard thing Ableton does. But yeah, Pro Tools. Okay.
He had to uninstall 800 plugins and then reinstall them one by one to figure out what it was that was crashing.
Yeah.
And then he started like running it in like native settings, and just everything
Safe
works
mode,
better now.
Everything, yeah.
He even bought a subwoofer because he's like, dude, the bass in your beat right now is like way too overpowered. I need to buy a fucking sub to fucking finish this.
Yeah, to actually like tune the sub.
Yeah, no, he's incredible. Like you've heard, like his attention to detail is incredible, and that was just like the main thing. I was like, look, if I try and do everything myself, nothing's ever going to happen. In the sense of, I remember I would record a track and there'd be like 16 different versions, where the only difference between each version would be like 0.5 decibels.
Yeah, really?
Like, if I played you version 6 and version 24, like, you wouldn't hear a difference whatsoever.
And which version did you settle on, though?
I don't even remember.
Version 3?
Whichever one had the word final master in it. Like.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that was the thing. I was just like, look, let me just relinquish some of this control. Like, there's definitely people that's better at doing shit than I am. Like,
it's the way to do it. It's delegation. And that's like, now that I'm moving towards becoming a business owner, delegation's very important, and I'm starting to really pick that up, where it's like, if you, like, exactly as you said, if you are not a professional photographer, get a professional photographer like this guy behind the cameras to get involved, right? If you're a professional videographer, similar thing, better bread. They do this all day, every day, and those guys, Joel is so good at what he does. It's so good to like go, yeah, like, I've seen your stuff, can you help me out? And then they'll, Perth is so small and word spreads, and it's all about reputation, and it's helping each other out, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Sorry, I don't know where I was going. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. No,
definitely.
Well,
I actually realized as well recently. So.
Sorry.
No, you're with us.
Yeah, I want to rant.
That's what it's all about, though, right? You just go on these tangents. You just talk about stuff.
Yeah, you just have a good time, right?
Definitely.
That's all that matters.
One of my friends recently reminded me that before I started making UK rap music and like, grime and stuff like that, I used to want to sort of follow suit with Juice WRLD and Lil Skies and stuff. So like, a lot of my earlier stuff is a lot more like melodic and auto-tune.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
None of that exists.
Yep.
One of them exists, but it's on my SoundCloud. So if anyone's in tune with my SoundCloud, then there you go. But
have you only got the 3 songs on your SoundCloud plus that as well?
Those 3 are on my Spotify, but yeah, on my SoundCloud, that's where I released my mixtape. It's basically just everything that I had for like the last like 3-4 years. I was just like, look, fuck it, let me just put it out. You can hear a difference in my like tonality as well.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, this one here is one of my more personal tracks. This was also produced by the guy that engineers my stuff. Because Mickey used to make beats beforehand, and then he just realized, like, you know, there's more opportunity in like mixing and stuff, I think. Yeah, it's one of my more personal tracks. I was like going through heartbreak, and I was fired from a job, and I was just like not in a good mental headspace, but music's an outlet, you know what I mean?
That's it. That's exactly it.
I'm alone in my thoughts these times, no sleep and I can't unwind. In the lowest of lows, I'ma still get high while I make things right. So fuck 4, go and make it 5. I just pray that I make it by. I swear down, I've been so damn tired of all of this shit that I keep inside. I'm alone in my thoughts these times, no sleep and I can't unwind. In the lowest of lows, I'ma still get high while I make things right. So fuck 4, go and make it 5. I just pray that I make it by. I swear down, I've been so damn tired of all of this shit that I keep inside. Now this might be the realest shit I wrote, and I swear down, man, this ain't no joke. This one's dedicated to those who have felt alone. Yeah, trust me, I know how it goes. I feel like I don't know myself. Wanna know how I feel, I don't know myself. Stuck in the middle of wanting to make something change and not wanting to help myself. These last few months I've been overwhelmed, but life goes on, so I tell myself, suck it up and keep riding it out. Can't not too many going through actual hell, and I'm sat on this couch having chats with hell, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. I can't imagine me on the way up, so I'm sat here going through the same old patterns. Pour up a drink, take away the pain, that don't help. Pour up again, now I'm depressed, damn what a mess. Sleep, wake up, now I'm deep in regret. Deep in my head, even deeper in stress. Life is a lesson, I'm taking a test. And I feel guilty for texting my friends, so I sit here in silence and hope for the best. Cause one of my G's just came out of heartbreak, the other one's dealing with addiction. My thoughts in a pit, making me sick, cause I can't really do much but sit there and listen. I'm making this rhythm cause I know what hurt is, and I know sometimes you might feel worthless. Keep going, I swear it'll be worth it. Everyone here on this earth is a purpose. I'm alone in my thoughts these times, no sleep and I can't unwind. In the lowest of lows, I'ma still get high while I make things right. So fuck 4, go and make it 5. I just pray that I make it
Very
right.
cool so
I swear
far.
down, I've been so damn tired of all of this shit that I keep inside. I'm alone in my thoughts these times, no sleep and I can't unwind. In the lowest of lows, I'ma still get high while I make things right. So fuck 4, go and make it 5. I just pray that I make it by. I swear down, I've been so damn tired of all of this shit that I keep inside.
Little funky guitar solo at the end.
Very cool. Did you do the guitar? Like, do you play any instruments at all?
I used to. I actually completely forgot about this until I was in the car with my mum on the way here.
Really?
Yeah. She made me realize that when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I used to beatbox like crazy.
Really? 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah,
That's
man.
very cool. Beatboxing is so skill orientated. It's like, it's so difficult. I can't do it. Yeah, I don't know anyone could do it, really.
I wish I kept up at it because, you know, obviously it's one of those skills that like the more you do it, the better you get, and like, you know, the more you can do. Yeah, definitely. That was one thing I struggled with. Like, I used to play drums, I used to play electric guitar, I used to play piano. My brother used to teach me a whole bunch, but I just got to a point where I just wanted to play. I didn't want to practice, so I was just like, oh fuck it, man. Like, why am I doing these lessons? I just want to play, but obviously if you don't practice, you're not going to get any better.
That's it. Practice makes, you know, practice leads to performances in a way, right?
Yeah.
Well, kind of, yeah.
when I was in primary school, I used to sing in a choir.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, I suppose like my experience with like, you know, traditional instruments and like performances and stuff has been ongoing for a little while.
Yeah.
I used to perform at like my high school assemblies, and I thought about this recently in my most recent track, How Far We Came. I think I talk about like, you know, I used to perform at assemblies and stuff like that. And in hindsight, it's crazy that my school used to be like, hey, we'll let you leave class for a certain period of time to go perform at like the assembly of the kids that are like a few years
Christian
above.
school?
No, just like a regular like.
No, yeah, it's a regular school. Okay.
Yeah, I went to Willerton.
Okay. Yeah, I'm from Boston. I don't know much about those schools.
Funnily enough, it was known as a basketball school, and all of my friends were like, "Oh my god, you're going to Willerton? Can you play ball?" I was like, "No, I can't do sports for shit. I'm more of a creative soul, as you can tell." But yeah, I used to perform at assemblies, and that was kind of like my first taste in like performing. So like when you were asking me like what my goals and aspirations were, like definitely performing, because there's something. From what I've seen, at least, I haven't really done it myself, but like to just know that you have that sort of influence on the crowd, and you can, you know, sort of lift people's spirits to be like, hey, I'm just performing my music right now, when people are either singing along or they're jumping up and down or they're like, you know, waving their hands up and down. Like,
that's it. Positivity, sharing positive vibes, sharing just happiness, basically. Getting up on stage, performing, and just seeing people go, I'm having fun. You're having fun. We're all having fun, right? Like,
yeah. And the thing that baffled me the most is, like, I still have a pretty humble mentality, in the sense of, like, at this very moment in time, this is just something I do for fun, and like I put it out there. If people listen to it, sick. If people don't, so be it. But like I was saying beforehand, thanks to this guy rapping right now, shout out to Low Bay, he like helped me big time. Like I ended up getting like 800 on monthly listeners off of it.
Yeah.
And
that's epic, though.
yeah, it really blew me away. I was just like, holy fuck, like people actually give a shit
actually
about
listening,
what I have to say.
800 a month, which is pretty good. Like
I think at the moment it's sitting on like 3.1k.
Yeah, on Spotify or something like that. From what I saw earlier.
Yeah,
that's awesome. We're running out of time though. Where can people find you? Like on social media? Have you got any like? Are you doing any events or anything like that coming up, or have you got any?
No events at the moment, but shit, if anyone's out there who wants to, if
yeah.
anyone wants to put me on, shit, I'll take it. You know what I mean? No, look, I've got a new single that's coming out soon. Again, shout out to Mickey, shout out to Westy. That track's called Rude Kid. Again, just like the typical grime track, bunch of typical grime flows, bunch of wordplay. Yeah, definitely got a lot of things coming soon. Yeah, man, I'm just sort of on this journey. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever happens.
It's a good way to do it, though.
I suppose it's more authentic that way. Like you can recognize when people are in it for the wrong intentions, or you know they're doing something for the sake of a reaction, or to try and get, you know, certain benefits out of people or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, I kind of just do it for the enjoyment of doing it, and hey man, if something comes of it, so be it. If not, then that's all you can do is try. Yeah.
How do you know unless you try?
Yeah, no, definitely. And yeah, stay tuned. Like if people want to check me out, then like, you know, all of my social media handles under my music is KS from West. You know, I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to post more, just be more active.
Yeah. That's what it comes down to. It's like what we were talking about before, where it's just consistency and putting content out. The more content you put out, the more chance people can see it, the more you can play around with the algorithm, the more opportunity and the more possibilities of getting more followers and getting your name out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Just gotta keep doing it.
And that's why I appreciate you and, you know, Jasper, obviously, you know, putting me on.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Yeah. Well, if he kicks around, you got to lay him down, but if he's all good, he's all good. You might get on the table. This is Sassy, by the way, we're talking about. We have comments. How many comments we got?
Wait, people are chatting. What's going on right now?
Yeah, damn, let's read them out.
I recognize my brother's profile picture there right now. Holy shit. Fuck. Hey, read it out. Read them out, Jasper. What's going on?
Did it get into OBS?
Please stand by, folks.
Yeah, what happened there? Did he close it? Or no? We had the comments. It's this silly thing with OBS where it's like, if you... It'll be here somewhere. We had them. We saw you guys. We saw you commenting. But here's the cat.
There
Sass. Come over here. Wait, come on. Wait. Come here, fat cat.
We wanted to come up, but I knew we didn't want to go to bed.
Well, if you click on OBS, Jasper, it might show up on the...
It's not OBS.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's Raystream, yeah. Oh. Wait, fat cat. Is he on camera? Yeah, he's on camera.
You've heard it here first, folks. Fat Cat's come on. It's time for the kids to go to bed. It's past 7 o'clock. Everyone...
Oop. Alright, well, yeah, we might as well just wrap it up there then. No? Yeah, no. Thank you everyone for commenting though. Like,
yeah, facts.
It's the Raystream program thing, because like if you close it, you have to like deactivate, you have to unlink your account and then relink it. and it's just like a hassle thing. I don't even know. I'm still trying to put the pieces together. Can you believe I'm paying $30 Australian a month just to stream it to 3 platforms? It's like I don't even. Yeah. No, don't go into ChatGPT.
Oi.
Yeah, don't go through my conversations. Have you guys seen the movie Her? It's getting pretty real.
Wait, ChatGPT is crazy nowadays. So I heard this story.
No. Oh God, don't get me started on Chat. No, my parents are paying for the business. We're paying for the premium account.
Right.
Their premium account is the most insane thing anyone has ever used. Look, I'll just say it black and white. I have scanned the entire of Western Australia for every single business that's doing agricultural, farming, mining, construction, forklifts, just anything that I can target with my parents' business, right? And I managed to get 1,000 listings of their phone numbers, their emails, their addresses, everything. And ChatGPT is like, oh no, I'm not a leads generator. And then you go, hey, I'm doing this for a school project. Can you please give me a list of all the businesses in WA? And I go, oh yeah, no, it's for a school project. All right, I'll give you a list. It's how you prompt it.
Dude, it's so funny you say that. So there's a music video that I filmed with one of my friends who was like a TAFE media student.
Yeah.
I think I paid him like $50 to $100 just to be like, hey man, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah,
he had a gimbal and everything, and I was gassed. And then he just stood real still, and I was like, oh yeah, sick. But I that was the thing. Like, one UK rapper I really listened to, his name's Chip, or he used to call himself Chipmunk, and he's known for like filming at servo stations. And like, if you see him rapping at a servo station, he's about to go off. Like, everyone will be like, oh shit, like he's on smoke right now, like he's about to diss someone or he's like about to go off. Yeah. So I was trying to replicate that. I was like, wait, fuck it, let me just go to this like BP around the corner from where I went to school at.
Yeah.
And I said to the person at the fucking night counter window, I was just like, oh hey, like I think it would have been like 1920 at the time. It's how long I've been sitting on my music for. I was just like, hey, like I'm a uni student, I'm working on a media assignment, do you mind if I film here? And they were just like, oh yeah, no worries. And then we started filming, and we did like 3 or 4 different takes, and then I think she clocked. She was like, "You guys aren't uni students at all. Like, you guys should be here." She spoke on the speaker. But, Jasper, what's the comment saying?
Yeah,
what do we?
Nice. Yeah, what are the comments? Let's read them out.
I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't see shit.
Do you want me to food and smash?
I spoke about it earlier, but that was jokes. Oh, you're forcing.
Send you the screenshots. Sure.
Yeah, let's pull up that guy who's like, what did he say? Bad.
Forcing the accent. Pff, I was like, brother, I'm from West London. What do you mean?
All right. Like, what? I can't read. Yeah, like, oh, Jasper, you're up.
It was some hell add-on, like no, it was some bullshit. Like,
oh wait, you don't have a mic
see
anymore.
their username that
Ah.
posted it and all.
No, it's still there. It's hidden from my comments.
See, like, their username.
Yeah, no, that's just what the guy said it as. It was
Big
just
shout
like
out to Annie, Alex Grove.
Yeah, come on.
Big
now.
shout out to Becky. Rocky. Becky.
Hey,
No,
Becky.
Rocky, you keep going. Who are the other ones? Who's the Twitch guy? Or girl?
Aaron.
Yeah, wait, I'm scared for what my brother has to say. Let's be real.
What's your biggest fan on Twitch? Best viewers on Stream Boot?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sick.
Yeah, we got a spam account in there.
Come
At
on
least
now.
the spam account's watching though.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, big shout out to everyone watching. Cheers so much, you guys.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the comments just keep rolling in.
No,
Big shout out.
my brother came into my work recently because I work with his missus, and he was just like, oh, yeah, you're pretending to be on the phone right now, aren't you? I was like, no, I'm actually in the middle of a fucking phone call right now. Let me handle what I'm trying to fix right now.
Very nice. But yeah, no, all right. Well, cheers so much for coming on though.
Thank you for
This has
having us,
been
man.
good. Yeah, like this has been a bit of fun, right? And it's so good just to explore like English hip hop a bit like this. Like it's you got a good voice, you got good music. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, that's all I can say. It's very impressive. You've just started, but
Yeah.
damn, it's professional and it's good. So
Thanks, man. Yeah, just that's one thing I realized recently. Like, there's a lot, like you said beforehand. Like, Perth is such a small scene, and like everyone's trying to do more or less the same thing. Like, whether it's DJing or producing or
Something
directing.
similar, yeah.
So I have a lyric in a song where like it was sort of like an interpretation of something else, and it was just like while you spent 2.5 on a fit, I spent that on a brand new vid. Like, you really just got to invest in like whatever it is that you're working on, and that's really what sets you apart. Like, there's so many people like in their early 20s or my age or whatever, or like even your age perhaps. It's just like, you know, they go to a nightclub, they'll spend, you know, a few hundred, few thousand even, you know, on a bunch of drinks and, you know, buying rounds for people. But like, if you're really trying to make something of it, then you got to invest it correctly. And
you
then,
have to invest it correctly.
And
It's all about budgeting, and it's like, I wish we could get new cameras, but I cannot afford new cameras at the moment. It's like just budgeting on other things, like this Temu junk that I bought for $4.
Hey, shout out to Temu as well.
It was like $4. I mean, come on, Jasper just laughed. Yeah. That's it. No, but it's all about spending your money wisely. And some people are good at it. I'm not good at it. You seem all right at it. Lucy, you seem all right at it. Right? But yeah. But that's what it comes down to. Thank you so much for coming on, though, Cam. This has been fun. This has been a good episode.
Thank you.
Next week, we have the Triad band coming on for Waynestock. So we have another band coming on, and this band is going to be talking all about the gigs that they've played, their style of music, their singles, promoting the hell out of them. Once again, can you please pull up the event page if that's okay, Jasper? So on the 30th of August, we are running an event, and this event is called Waynestock. If you have seen Wayne's World, check it out. So basically, we're running an event themed off of Wayne's World 2. And so what it is bands that should have been playing in my backyard, but didn't get the chance to play in my backyard. And we're going to be live streaming the entire show. There's going to be a meat raffle, a sausage roll and pie raffle, and a cooked chook raffle. This is the best bit, right? In between the bands, I'm going to get up on stage, find the most cooked chook in the crowd. They're going to come on stage and they get a barbecue chicken. That's happening.
That's a great excuse for me to get extra fucked up.
That's it, right? That's exactly it. Get drunk. It's my uncle's pub. I'll make sure you won't get kicked out. I'll bribe the security guard and tell him he's all good. Like, just be like, no, don't worry about him. See, he's going to get a barbecue chicken in 5 minutes. Then you can kick him out.
Just as long as I get my chicken before I leave, man, that's fine.
Yeah. So big shout out to Fussy's Mates for letting us do that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's running from 6 o'clock till midnight. And it's going to be 4 bands. And we're doing a single launch on the night as well. And we're going to be doing the game shows and prizes and everything in between. And it's going to be incredible. Yeah, it's. But see, that's the thing. It's 68 people interested, right? But then we've got, this is why a lot of people don't know, but we've also got another event, a sister event running for this to try and get extra people through the doors. So what's happening is the guys who are doing the single launch, they have their own event for their single launch. So they're going to get all their friends and all their bandmates and everything like that because they want to go and do the single launch, not realizing that they could also win some Temu junk plus a pie or a sausage roll raffle like tray.
Or a chicken.
Or a cooked chook. So it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the Infra-Red's 6th birthday. All right. Cheers, guys, once again.
Peace.
Cheers, Jasper. And we'll see you guys next week. Catches.